Number 11 says, the diagram shows a spot on the basketball called the key. What is the area of the key? Okay, so we had a discussion on what's the key in basketball yesterday. And so I gave you that it is all. What I'm trying to read is that it is just this. So none of these answers actually would be correct, nor is the answer on here.
Oh, it's not the whole thing?
So, yeah, so no. We're going to do that. What is the shape? What is the area of the shape? We're not going to define it as key. Okay?
Key was the whole thing.
No, so that's what there's.
This is what I know about basketball.
Like I was reading and I was like, I thought it was too, but then they said it's the lane or the paint. Well, this is the lane and the paint. This is not the lane or the paint. So, anyways, but we're moving on. We're just gonna say.
That's a very sports specific question.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with what's the area of the shape. Okay, so we're gonna say the first is a rectangle, which is base times height, 16 times 21. So if you do your math, 16 times 21 is 336. Okay, and then we have our half circle, which would be pi r squared divided by 2. Okay, we get our radius from this side. Remember, rectangle means if this side's 16, then this side is 16. So our radius would be 8. So you have 8 squared divided by 2. 8 squared is 64 divided by 2. And then 64 divided by 2 is 32. 3.14 times 32 is 100.48. Okay, so I'm going to add 336 and 100.48. And I got 436.48, which is not on here. Okay, so I told y'all that yesterday. It's not going to be on there. Okay, but that's okay if it's not. We wrote it. We're good. Number 12 says the arrow shown below is a street sign. What is the area of the arrow? Well, technically, we have two shapes. We have this little rectangle, and then we have a triangle. So we had a few in here that were stuck. The rectangle is area equals base times height. Well, the base of the rectangle is 2. The height, or you could do vice versa, 14. 2 times 14 is 28. And y'all are okay with that. And then some of y'all couldn't understand that this whole thing is the base of the triangle. So we get that. This is saying it's 1.5. This carries over from this. So this is 2 and 1.5 makes 4. 5 is the base. So 5 is the base. The height is right here. Well, if this is 14, the whole thing is 18. What's left right here? Well, it's 4 divided by 20. 5 times 4 is 20. Divided by 2 is 10. So we have 28 plus 10, which is 38. Okay? So there we go. We have 38 on that one. Number 13. What is the area of the shaded region of the figure below? When we have a bigger region and we're taking out a piece of it, we're going to subtract in between the two. So the bigger region is this gray part, and which is 12 times 10. Base times height, right? Okay, so 120 is this bigger part. But we take out this piece in the middle right here, which is 7 times 2, because it's also a rectangle. So we're going to say 120 minus 14 is 106. Okay. Number 14. Misship students build their names out of wood. Camden builds an 8, choosing rectangles with the dimensions below. How many square inches of wood does Camden need to use to create the letter H? Okay. So how many square inches? Man, wrong color. Okay. So technically we have 3 rectangles. We have rectangle here, rectangle here. So I have area equals base times height. Area equals base times height. Area equals base times height. But none of these rectangles are the same, guys. Okay? So this one is a 12 by 4. 12 times 4, which is 48. This one is 5. And somebody was saying, how do you get the other side? Well, it's this part right here. Okay, if this is 4 and this is 5, the whole thing is 12. This is 2. You're gonna have to find, guys, they're gonna make you find the missing value on the test, on the STAR test, on all of it. They're gonna try to make you find, you're gonna have to find the missing value. You're gonna need it from something else. You're gonna have to use your reasoning skills to say, well, that whole thing is 12. Well, this line and this line are the same, technically. White has a good one. So it was 3, I'm sorry. Yes, this is 4 and this is 5, and so that's 3. Good job. Thank you. Okay, so 5 times 3, which is what? 15. Well, this is 3. It's the same length as this, so this is 12. So 3 times 12, which is
36.
so 48 plus 15 plus 36. 11, 19, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 99 meters squared. Okay. And then number 15. Therese draws a pattern to help construct a bow for her sister's doll. How many square centimeters of material does Jay need to construct 2 bows? Okay. So we have 2 trapezoids. They are the same. Okay, so once I find one trapezoid, I can just double it. So we're going to say area equals 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. 1/2 base 1, that's I'm just going to use that, which is 6. Base 2 was 10. Height is 5. 1/2 of 16 times 5. What's half of 16? 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, if I have 2 of those, I'm going to say 40 times 2 is 80, because this one is the same as this one, right? Okay, and then we have the rectangle in the middle, which is area equals base times height, which is 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. So 80 plus 24 is 100. Okay, and so we're going to take our 104 and multiply it by 2 because there's 2 bows, so 208. Boom. Okay, so that should finish it for you.